Hey there, guys. We're going back to Llama.cpp and we're going to connect it with JoyCaption, which means that we're going to give it eyes. Think about what you can do with that. This is going to take your apps and your role playing to the next level. So welcome back to Get Going Fast. We're getting into this excellent hobby, AI, in a quick and efficient manner in which you might actually learn something. And today we are going to be going back to Llama.cpp. We get to do a bunch of tapping on the command line, which is really cool. Like, I mean, come on, guys. There is no really greater feeling than being like on the command line, because we get to live our fever dreams of being an old school hacker and doing this kind of stuff. So fun stuff. And what we're going to do is we are going to be installing not Hugging Face. We're going to be installing JoyCaption. And if you guys don't know JoyCaption, it's a fantastic model that takes images and it puts it out into very detailed descriptions of what that image is. It's great for creating LoRa's, great for fine-tuning models. If you have different images that you want to sell, it can describe it so that you can put it on your website. But in this case, what it is so great for is whatever you want to do with it, it's so easy to put it into whatever app you want to. And here's the little thing. What we're going to talk about is you can actually use this to create your Discord bots or your own chat bots too. So you're essentially giving your bots eyes. Okay, we're building the Terminator, like one piece at a time. And today we're going to get into actually installing its optics. Very cool stuff. But before we do that, thank you for liking the channel, subscribing. Hey, you guys are the bomb, and I do appreciate you. You're good people, and I like good people. Okay, so that's a community we're building here at Get Going Fast, and you guys are an integral part of that. And I mean, I'm not just saying this. I really do appreciate each one of you that's here. So go ahead and go grab other good people, bring them in as well, and let's all be tapping into this together. All right, so let's with no much further ado, let's get on to the Llama.cpp and yo. All right, so this is actually a pretty straightforward process. We're just going to download a couple files, which you probably wouldn't be able to find on your own, so you're very welcome. But we're just going to download those. I'm going to show you a command to run, and then we're off to the races, okay? And then I'm going to show you the cool stuff that we can do with that. So we need to get over to Hugging Face, okay? Which is so funny. Hugging Face is that little emoji, but Hugging Face makes me think of Alien, like the face hugger, so whatever. So this guy Cognibuild is fantastic. He's one of the big brains behind Cobalt.cpp. If you haven't used Cobalt.cpp, you should. Okay, it's the Chatbot application. It's my go-to. It's my like top 3 apps, maybe top 2. Love me some Cobalt.cpp. So easy to chat with, but it's more of a. I use Cobalt.cpp more for fun than practical stuff. Such a good application. But anyway, so Cognibuild here is the guy that brains behind that, and we need to go over here to get these files that we're going to need to run this. So we're going to need 2 different ones, and I'm going to explain here to you. But first, we got to find this. So I guess what we would do here is do a Google search for what's on this page. I would type Hugging Face, Cognibuild, JoyCaption. Okay, so you can do it like this, and you can try to find him here. I think there it is, right there, down this one here. Got to be careful. Not all of these are good. This Fancy Feast one, if you click on that, this is actually the originals here, but you're going to notice they don't have what we need. So that's where Cognibuild come in, and he made his own files because he's big brain like that. Another way to get this file, and we're going to have to come here anyways because this is where you're going to get our command later on to run this, is go to my my website at cognibuild.ai. Click the blog button, And you're going to find one here that says Llama.cpp running JoyCaption. So if you click that, it'll say find the models here. Okay, same thing. So you can just click that bad mammer jammer. Okay, and I'm going to keep this page up because actually we're going to need to come back here. We're going to need all this information down here later. But paste it in there. Okay, and there you go. So these are the files that we need. So you just got to click here, files. And now you're going to notice there's a few different things on this page. You have up at the top here, you got these three. It says F16, Q4, Q8. And then you got down here this one that says MMPROJ. Okay, now you need these both to work. You don't need all of these, but you need this and one of these. Now, as normal, these are what are called our quant models. So you get basically like they come out with a model and it's huge. It's like this is the full size thing, rah, and it doesn't fit on your computer. And so they quant it down to like say like a 32, so they take half of it, and then quant it down to a 16, they take half of it, and you go, okay, does that work? And you go, well, it doesn't work. So now we're going to go down into Q8, Q7, Q6, and they kind of just keep making it smaller and smaller, less precise. So that you can run it on smaller machines. Okay, so that's kind of how quants work. So effectively, F16 is going to be your largest one here. Notice, see, look at that. The Q8 is 8.54 gigabytes, and then the F16 is 16 gigabytes. So it's almost half, right? So you can see they're just kind of halving stuff. And then same thing, you go down to Q4, they've halved it again down to 4.92. So it just gets smaller and smaller, gets less precise. Okay, so it's like saying the information's there, it's just not as precisional. It'd be like saying like you have a memory and I remember it, and you could remember it in massive detail, but then you'd be like, when you wake up from a dream, and like at the beginning you remember an F16, F32, F16, that kind of thing, and then as the day goes by, you remember the gist, but you're forgetting details, and then so like your memory is kind of getting quanted as you go through the day. So that's kind of a way you can think about it. Anyway, the bottom line is you just grab one of these, whichever one, and just download it and put it anywhere on your computer. It doesn't really matter where it's going to go. Just put it in a place that you can find it. Don't throw it. I wouldn't just throw it in your downloads folder. Put it on like a C drive under a folder called models, and then under models create another folder called JoyCaption. Okay, and that's just going to help you organize your stuff, because otherwise you get stuff everywhere and you don't know where stuff is. And when we use Llama.cpp, we're going to need to get the path to where it is on your computer. See, we're not going to plug the stuff in because we're doing command line things here, which means that we need to tap, tap, tap precisional locations. So anyway, so grab whichever one of these you want. And then go ahead and download this MMPROJ and do the same thing. Put it in that folder because you're going to need it. Okay. And guess what? Once those are downloaded, hey-oh, they're officially quote installed. Okay. So we'll pop over here and then you'll see that I have downloaded these the different ones. Here's your F16, here's Q6, Q4, and then here's my MMPROJ. Okay. And so we'll grab that as well, and it's this beta one. Now, I have a lot of other files in here because I'm playing around with stuff, but the ones you're going to focus with is the beta one here, and our Llama F4, F16. Okay, so don't worry about this one. Now, I do have some other stuff here. Notice this Quinn 3 stuff. Llama.cpp does not work with Quinn 3 yet. Okay, so in the future, hold on to it because we'll come back and then we'll make another video on how to run Quinn 3, but it doesn't work as of yet. But we're going to focus on these ones. So once you download them, they're installed. Done. Okay, so now we're ready to run it. We'll go over to our command line. Now, you should have your Llama.cpp installed. If you do not have Llama.cpp installed, you need to go watch one of my videos on how to install it and how to build it. Okay, and let me tell you, with this, you need to have what's called the full build, okay? Because we are going to run a certain application within Llama.cpp that allows us to do vision. When you do a basic install of your of your Llama.cpp, you don't get everything. Okay, so let me show you here. All of these are the different EXEs that we build. The base one that we use is this llama.cli. That's how we talk to it, like, hey, you're a Valley Girl pirate, and let's chat, okay? And then you've got all this other stuff, you can try optimizing your GGUFs, all this kind of stuff. But the majority of this stuff doesn't actually get built with what we're going to do. And we're going to end up using this thing here. Whoop, damn it. Sorry. We're going to use up using this right here, this llama.mtmd. So you have to do a full build on this to get this. So go watch my other video, okay? And I'll walk you through how to do this with your NVIDIA card. Okay, we didn't do a video on how to do it without an NVIDIA card, but it's really easy. So let me show you here really quick. If you go over to the YouTube page, just watch this video right here. Okay, complete long.
You guys remember Llama?
Hey, there it is. Okay, so watch this. Look at that. It looks like I could have done it yesterday. Same shirt and everything. So watch that video. That will get you going. Now, what we're going to do, we get into our llama.cpp folder, okay, and notice I've already drilled my way down in here. So you get into your folder and you type cd as in change directory, and we're going to go into our build directory. The build is where we actually built everything, okay? So that's why it's called build. If we type dr, you're going to see there's a bunch of stuff, but we need this folder called bin. So we're going to go cd bin. Now, mine is all built into the bin folder. There's all of my exes, okay? So now, some of you, for some reason, there's a certain way. Sometimes it'll put it under what's called the release folder. So if you're not seeing them under here, type cd release, and you'll find it under there. But mine are under bin. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop back over to the browser. Okay, I'm going to go over to Cognibuild, same thing as before, cognibuild.ai. Click on the blog. And you're going to find one that says llama.cp running JoyCaption. We're going to copy this. Now, we have to make some changes to this, but this is our basic structure. And so notice we're going to call that command, that llama.mtmd. Okay, then we're going to give it this parameter model, and then we're going to give it the location. This is why it's important to put your stuff in a location you can find it. Okay, so we're going to say this is the location of our quanted model. All right, that was the one that, one of these three right here, okay? Then we're going to put this --mproj, all right? And then we're going to put the thing to there. Then we're going to put another --image, and then we're going to find a location of a PC. So it has to have something, we're going to show it to it. Say, this is the image that I want you to do. And then we're going to give it a prompt. And the prompt is where we're going to have fun, because with the prompt, we can do all sorts of things. That's where we can get into our role playing with it. But first of all, we just need to copy this bad boy over. Let's go back to our command line. Now, I'm going to go ahead and hit CLS to clear the screen. And I'm going to hit Control V. Now, I have to go delete the stuff that's here. So let's go back to where it says GGF model location. We'll just delete all that. Okay, now I'm going to head over to my File Explorer. I'm going to grab one of these things. I'll just grab this Q4 since it runs the easiest. I'm going to right click on it, and then you'll see an option that says copy as path. Okay, so get the copy as path, go back to your command line, and then hit Control V. And notice it pasted it in there. Okay, so good. Now I'm going to go over to this one, the MMPRG, and I'm going to delete that. Oops, oh dang it. Okay, gotta fill that back in. And I'm going to do the same. I'm going to go back over to my File Explorer. I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to grab the path for this. So I'm going to right click on that, go copy as path. Ploop, back over to Yah. Hit Control V. Okay, now I'm going to go find an image for it to look at. So we'll go like this. Go back to a File Explorer. Now let's go and find something. Let's grab this picture here of Pamela Anderson and a Ninja Turtle. And we will right click on it. Same thing. Go copy as path. And we'll prompt in here. Now it says prompt, print out the text in this image. Okay, great. Let's just go ahead and hit enter. It's going to load. So we're going to sit here and go burp, burpity, burp, burr while we wait. And then there it goes. Notice, this is a digitally created image featuring a close-up of a human woman and a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Okay? The woman is positioned on the right side of the image, facing slightly towards the left. She has blonde hair, styled in a short length bob with side-swept bangs. She's wearing black tank top to her left. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle is depicted with a green, scaly face. Okay, so that's really good. It worked. You see how easy? I mean, that was totally easy. So all I did was that command. Now, I could take this command and I could throw it into a Python thing and give it variables, and say, hey, whatever the user puts in there, change the image with whatever image is uploaded. You could use ChatGPT, say, create me a Python app that uses this command so that the users can upload images and do prompts. Okay, but now I'm going to watch what it does. So I said print out the text in this image. I'm going to say this. Pretend that you are in this image, and let's see, you are the woman in this image. Say something to the Ninja Turtle, or whatever you put that in there, okay? And so it's actually going to go in there and it's going to pretend that it's the lady. So same thing, we got to load through this. So she says, I'm having so much fun posing with Michelangelo. His bright red mask really stands out against the dark background. I love how his green skin contrasts with my blonde hair. I have to say he's looking particularly cute today, that little smile on his face. I'm feeling a bit like a superhero myself. So she did it, okay? You see, so you could actually really role play with this stuff. Let's go back over here to the pictures, and let's grab, I had one here. Oh, maybe it's under downloads. Let's grab this picture here of it's a pirate with another pirate guy. So I'm going to right click, go path. Let's go back over to our command line. I'm going to clear the screen, and then we'll go up, and press the up arrow a couple times to get this back. Let's go change this out. Let's get rid of this prompt. We'll come back to that in a second. But let's get rid of this image and paste it in there. So that's like a picture of this rogue gal and the pirate guy, and they're like kissing or whatever. So I'll be like, prompt, you are a Valley Girl pirate with a lisp. You are the woman in this image. Express your emotions. Okay, so same thing. It's going to load it up. And it goes through all of this because it's actually loading the model and then unloading it. If you put this into an app, you can actually keep this loaded into the model. It won't take so long. Okay, so she responds to the image. Oh my God, like this is so romantic. Swoon. I'm totally feeling all the feels, Like I'm a Valley Girl pirate. I'm totally obsessed with this scene. Okay, she's not talking with the list, but she's got the Valley Girl pirate. The way the guys look at me, all brooding and stuff, it's like totally swoon worthy. And I'm like totally into the way he's got his hand on my neck. It's like so gentle and sexy. And I'm wearing this red dress with the low neckline. So it went ahead and it perfectly explained the image. And then it threw it into the thing here. So again, all you got to do is, here, we'll actually do this. Let's do this together. Let's go ahead and grab this and copy it. Let's go over to ChatGPT. I'll say, take this code and remove the prompt and image and replace it with a variable so that a user can upload an image and a prompt. Then the app should call this from the command line. We should actually put up here, make a Python code, make a Python app with this code. Okay, now one other thing we got to do here really quick. let's notice we're calling the LTMT MTD. What we got to do, actually, we got to tell it where it's at. So if we go over here, you notice mine's running from here, from the E drive, the temp, for build. So let's actually grab all of this, go back to our browser, and then we'll say here, the llama.mtmd.cl.exe is found at. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do that. And then it's going to give us a Python app that we can create. Okay, so it's going to use TK enter. That's so fine. Let's go ahead and copy this code. Let's go back to our command line. Now we should be able to put this anywhere. So I'm going to clear screen and let's just go. I'm going to hit CD /. It's going to take me to the front of my drive. And let's just go to the temp drive. CD temp, change the temp. And I'm going to type notepad runvision.py. So I'm going to open the notepad. I'm going to create a folder, a file called runvision.py. And this is going to, do you want to create a new file? We'll say yes. So then we'll look at this. And we'll just paste that in. Oh, whoops, we got to go back here. I didn't copy that properly. So let's go back here, copy the code. Now we'll go back to here, paste it in. Okay, so it saves it. We'll hit Control S to save it. Go back to our command line. Now, we can try running this, but it's going to say that we need TK enter installed. But I'll show you really quick. We'll copy that. So Python and then the name of the file. So Python is our interpreter, and it's able to run it. Oh, here it is. Here's our app. So let's go ahead and say browse. We'll grab an image. So I'll put it there, and I'll say describe this image in a judgmental, critical manner. And let's hit the run command. Okay, so it didn't actually put it into our app here, but watch. If we go over here to command, it's actually running. You see this? And there it goes. This photo is a young woman standing in the field of purple wildflowers with a blurred green landscape. She's wearing a light brown with a hint of pensiveness. She's dressed in a light blue thing. So it went ahead and did it, okay? Now, what we wanted to do is we wanted to output it to this app, okay? So let's actually go back to here, and let's go back to our ChatGPT and say, this is great, thanks. However, let's have the output print to the app so the user can see it without having to go to the command prompt. Okay, so perfect. Here's the updated version. So it's going to capture the command line output live and then put it here. Oh my goodness, just finish. Okay, so there's done. So we'll do the same thing. We'll just copy it, go back to, and we'll just re-up this. So we'll just Control A and then Control V, and then we'll save it again. Now we can go back to our command line and we'll run the app once again. Python run vision, and then now if we come over here, you'll see it's changed. All right, so now let's go ahead and upload a picture, and we'll upload a picture of this cowgirl, which you can't see it, but enter prompt, describe this image and insult the woman in it. Be a jerk. All right, and then we'll go ahead and run the command. So now we can actually see it all running here. And then you could also get it to like not do this. So you could work with ChatGPT and say, listen, I don't want all this extra nonsense. Just give me the completed output. So here we go. Wow, look at this total mess of a woman. She's got red hair. She's kind of there, and she's wearing a cowboy hat that's way too big for her head. Don't even get me started on the denim shirt. It's like she raided a thrift store or something. And those purple flowers, yeah, they're just making her look even more ridiculous. I mean, she's got that whole I'm a country girl vibe, but it's just not working. She looks like she's trying too hard to be cute. Okay, so now we'll say, describe this image as if you are having a major crush. You are on the girl. You are an insecure nerd, doesn't know how to talk to women. Be real awkward as you compliment her. And it's the same thing. Now, with your ChatGPT, you could actually tell it, say, keep the model in memory. Because every time we're doing this, what it's doing is load. The reason it does all this is loading the thing up, accessing it, and then releasing it. Okay? So that's why it takes time. You can actually keep it in memory. So here's the output. Oh, hi, nervous smile. You look really beautiful, stammer. I mean, your red hair looks amazing with that brown hat, gulp. And your blue denim shirt is really cute, fidget. I really like how it fits you. It's a very flattering, awkward laugh. And the field with the purple flowers is really pretty. I mean, it's like really green and peaceful. Sweat. You know, I'm always admire people who can look so calm and confident in nature. Nervous nod. I'm really glad I got to see you here. Stares. Awkward silence. That's great. I mean, that's good stuff. So we were able to. We did a few different things with it. We went ahead and we just had it describe the image. Then we had it interact with the image in a particular manner, and it all comes down to how we prompt the model. This model is great for that. Okay, you can use it for whatever you want. It's also NSFW friendly, so it's gonna play with that. It's not gonna moralize you. It's really a fantastic model, and it was easy as downloading the files. Okay, just putting them in this place, and then just knowing how to prompt it. It's that easy. Now, you can take it, you can run and make a Discord bot with it. Okay, you can run and make an app with it. Okay, we also, if you don't want to just use it with the CLI command, you can also go over to Get Going Fast, and we've got a standalone version, pretty much like what we made, but what we just did, but a better version. I'm trying to see if I can find it here for you really quick. Here it is. Over here, if you just want to just play with JoyCaption, but you don't want to worry about Llama.cpp, you can come over here and you can get that as well. And there's actually an app that's been made for that. You can do it as well. But the whole point of this exercise was that we can do it with Llama.cpp. You can do it on the command line, and you can make your own stuff. And for my money, you just can't beat that. All right, you guys stay good. We will catch up with you later. Be sure to come find us on the Discord and hang out with us. We'd love to have you around. Love to hear what you're talking about and what you're working on. We'd like to see your stuff. So we're also on X. You can find us on Instagram, and you can find us over on the Reddits. Yo. All right, you guys be good. Enjoy your day. And as always, we'll catch you on the other side. Yo.